What's up, people of Borderline Lives? It's Angel here. So for today, or for this week, it is Technology Week. And so for Technology Week, I've had this thing about Pokemon, and I'm like, I wouldn't have liked Pokemon if it weren't for the Game Boy. So I'm going to be talking about the evolution of, like the Game Boy and how it became, and how it goes into like DS, You know what I'm talking about? I hope you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, I will explain it in this video. So before I start this video, I wanted to point out, if you haven't noticed, I got a Pikachu, another one. And that one is a gift. And yeah, I am thankful for it, and I'm probably gonna grow my collection of Pokemon. And since Pikachu is very widely known, I'm probably gonna have a lot of Pikachus. Might as well just collect Pikachus. Yeah. So, beginning with the Game Boy, right here I have on my first selfie. Here is my first selfie. Isn't that lovely? Yeah. This one's just lovely. I'm toothless. Well, basically almost toothless. Look at that lovely face. So, if you don't know what this is the first Game Boy. I'm gonna shut this off. This is the first, well, actually I should say second Game Boy. The first one was like pretty huge compared to this one. Probably like twice this size. But yeah, this is the second Game Boy. And this is how we took selfies back then. Yeah. I mean, if you were a gamer like me. What was also cool is that you could trade. But the thing was, because I'm basically going to be referring to Pokemon a lot, so be ready. You could use cables, these things, and you put them in the sides as so, and voila! Look at that! Isn't that cool? The only bad part about the Game Boy is that they had no light when you turn it on, so it was basically like a dark screen. So, if you wanted some light while you were playing in the dark, these were your choices. This would go on the side, and you could like turn it on and off with the switch, and same thing with this. And this actually is like a little magnifying thing. It's really cool. See you! Oh gosh. It pops out like this, as so. And you put it, like on here, that, and voila, you can see closer. That's how I used to play at night. Now moving on to the Game Boy Advance or the SP or whatever, because I never got the small triangle, not triangle, but you know what I mean, like a rectangle, and I'll show you what a picture of it, looks like here. And I never got that. I don't remember why, but I got this instead, which is pretty cool because it was like an upgrade from the Game Boy, and it has a light, so look at that. It has a light. And when it had a light on it, when I got it, I was like, hallelujah, I can play in the middle of the night, and I don't have to put on this big light thing to play. And I was so thankful. I was like playing up all night, playing Pokemon. And so speaking of playing Pokemon on these, you could also use those link cables that I showed with the other Game Boys, but you could also use this. And with this, it makes it wireless and just goes in the back here. And voila. Yeah. So you could like trade with each other, and that's how it went with these kind. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Woo! I honestly liked Sapphire the most, just saying. It's so freaking hot in my room. It's because I'm in here. Yeah, it's because I'm in here. No, but seriously, it's hot. I'm just wearing this because I'm modest like that. So now moving on to DS's. I don't have the first DS because I was like, hey, you know, they might come out with a newer one. And looky, I was right. I covered it with Naruto. I didn't know what Naruto was at the time, but now I'm grateful that I covered it with Naruto because I'm in love with the show Naruto. And so if you ever want to watch Naruto and you're a big fan of anime and ninjas and stuff, Naruto is a good thing to go watch. But anyways, this is the second kind of DS, I guess. It rhymes. This is the 3DS, which gives you a 3D screen. And the difference with this is that this has a smaller screens, and this one has bigger screens. And this has a stylus thing. I don't know what this thing is called. This doesn't. But look at that upgrade, though. Seriously. This one has 3D, this one doesn't. I honestly love the evolution of this Game Boy Advance DS thing because it's so cool to see how the graphics change, and it's just amazing. I mean, I can even go on the internet on this. With this one, you can't really, like, you don't even get Wi-Fi, like, with this one. This one, you can use Wi-Fi. Like, wow! Like, thank you for upgrading the DS. This is the 3DS, by the way, if I didn't mention that. So overall, I really love this DS, and I am grateful that I was able to go through that whole change of all the Game Boys and at least try all of them. Yes, I have tried the other Game Boys and DS's and stuff, even though I don't own them, but I am grateful that I have gone through that evolution, and wow, what a big change. Thank you to whoever makes those graphics for Pokemon and upgraded everything. Like, oh my gosh. Thank you. So if you actually want to play Pokemon, I'd recommend getting the 3DS and maybe getting the Pokemon X or Y. I got the X. Yeah. I didn't spend like 40 hours of this whole month playing it. Nuh-uh. Nope. Not at all. So I'll just end this video here. If you want to keep up with me, and speaking of keeping up with me, I'm going to actually be cosplaying a Pokemon, and it's Entei. So if you want to keep up with me, you better follow me on Twitter and Tumblr. Go like my Facebook page, because I actually put stuff on my Facebook page also about my life too. I mean, I still use Facebook, like, because I'm cool. So make sure you go follow me, and I hope you have finally subscribed to this channel. I mean, you should, because we're just awesome people, and we are growing. Like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. Like over 40 subscribers. Woo! Party! Okay, I'm acting weird. Someone stop me before I get a little bit too crazy. Okay, Angel, yes, I am gonna end this video. So I will see you next week. See you later. Bye!